Oh, Hadrian! 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 Whoa! Look, the box! It came!
What's in the box?
I don't know.
What does it say?
It says the SoCal Viking and Hadrian.
That's me! And that's you! What's it? It's the 12 games of...
7 games
of Christmas. Hey everybody! So, this time around, we have a miniature game to show you. Yeah, a little bit different from a card game, from board game. This time we're playing with, so we actually both play this game. This is Guildball.
Big fan.
Exactly. Think of it as combat soccer. So, soccer where you're allowed to throw some punches.
Yeah, it's Blitz basically, but with miniatures.
Yeah, exactly. I'm playing the engineers, which are going to be these guys right over here. So they're all about, a bit of range attack, a lot of missiles. All three of my guys have range attacks. Hence why my goal this week is a cannon. This is my goalpost.
Yeah, very thematic.
Yes.
And I'm playing the Morticians Guild.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're kind of creepy, gravedigger kind of stuff. I'm going to dig him a 6-foot grave at the end.
No.
Throw some corpses in there. We'll call it a night.
No. And what we've actually played, Kevin and myself actually played this kind of 3-on-3 because we learned the game together.
Right.
We've played this a bunch of times. And I know that he's going to hit me hard, and I'm going to be playing a game to try to keep him away and try to just score goals and be like, no, I do not want to die.
Yeah, and we'll get into some more of the smaller details of what seasons are going on at the end. But for now, the big thing is we're going to play some miniature fun.
Yes. Bam.
And we'll see if we can entertain you folks.
Yeah, see you in the game. Exactly, all around. And so we're playing 3x3, or 3 players versus 3 players. Game normally plays 6-on-6, which also includes a mascot in addition to the other 2 players. So we're playing with 1 person, that is our captain, and 2 other players. Mine is Ballista as my captain, and I've got Salvo over here with his little wrist-mounted crossbow bolts, and I have Ratchet over here who likes to toss some grenades. What do you got over there?
Well, I got Obelisk, the puppet master. He normally likes to stay behind the scenes and make sure his guild's going to do wrong. But he legit is a puppet master. He's kind of like a sorcerer. He's going to be manipulating the battlefield.
It's the most annoying thing that's...
Well, that and his special one-time ability.
Yes.
Then we have his right-hand man, Graves. He pretty much is just going to show up and stab people.
Yeah.
And occasionally buff folks. And then, of course, our favorite, the crazy Cosette. I always get her name wrong. I want to call her Corset because she kind of tightens that a little too tight. Her big deal is she will legit go crazy, get lots of buffs, and hopefully destroy whoever it is because she will not be able to sustain a counterattack.
Nice. Well, cool.
Besides that, the only other thing we should go over is this is actually the beginning old school starter set.
Yes, exactly. And so this is my old school starter set right here, and then you have yours. But one of the things that all the new starter sets now, they come in full boxes with everybody in it. That makes a full 6-man team. So for you, it includes everybody there.
Right, so it's the full 6-man. There's actually currently 2 starter boxes for each guild, which is pretty neat. These ones are metal. Moving forward, a lot of them will be the plastics.
Right.
But for today, we're working with fully painted metal. So hope
so let's go ahead and get into the game.
Yay!
Pause. These are Season 1 cards. All right, let's go ahead, and I've got the right cards now.
Fair enough.
I was attempting to play with Season 2 cards, which actually for Salvo would have been really good. But now I have the right cards. So let's go ahead and roll and see who goes first. So single D6, and what?
I got a 2.
2 to 4. All right. I will be the...
Uh-oh, he's thinking.
Who goes first? The receiving player?
The receiving player.
The receiving player.
Yeah, who receives?
Yeah, they go first. So I will... I'll kick the ball. I want to kick the ball.
Okay.
So I'll go first. Okay, so our deployment line is going to be this line right here, actually.
Which will create the 2x2.
Yes. There we go. So I'm going to deploy all of my dudes first and then nominate somebody to be the kicker and give them the ball. So I'm going to start. Ratchet's going to be right there. Ballista, my captain's going to be right there. And Salvo is going to be right there. And I'm going to give the ball to Ratchet.
Good call.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Ratchet's going to have the ball. We got some good people here. Let's go ahead and get my captain right in the middle because he needs to control the scene. I believe the most damaging of the duo in this edition is, sadly, Ratchet now rather than Salvo. Let's give it a flying V almost.
Okay. All right.
And before we begin, though, just don't forget, I'm going to bury you.
Oh, I'm gonna make you. You might bury me, but I'm gonna come back better, faster,
Stronger?
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start going. I'm going to activate one of my models, and this is a you go, I go game. So I'm gonna activate one model, do his thing, and you're gonna be able to activate one of yours and do its thing.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this new style of miniature game.
Yeah. So before we actually do the first round, I need to kick it to you.
Please.
So one of the things that I need to make sure is I get to do a jog, which is my first movement, which on Ratchet is up to 5 inches. So we're a lot closer, so I'm definitely not going to do that. My kick is 6 inches. I just need to make sure that it doesn't go out of bounds and that it doesn't, and it goes over the center line.
Right.
Is what I need to make sure happens. So I'm going to just move Ratchet 5 inches this way. I'm going to play a little game.
You mean like a Guildball game?
We're going to play a game within the game. We're going a little meta. So we're going to move Ratchet there, and he can kick up to 6 inches. So I'm going to go there. Yeah. So we're going to place the ball marker 6 inches away from him, and then we get to do what's called a kick scatter.
Yeah, I'll even help you out.
5 inches right there.
I'll let you use my kick scatter.
Yep. And so I'm going to roll a die to see which direction it's going and how far it goes.
You also get to roll your kick first to see if you can reroll.
Exactly. So my kick on Ratchet is a 4. So I'm rolling 4 dice, trying to get 4 or greater to see that this was a successful kick.
4 or greater?
I got a 5 and a 4, so that means it's successful, which means I get to re-roll the entire kick scatter if I so choose. So the direction that we're going to be going is a 3. Distance is 2.
So
and I am okay with that.
Okay.
So it's going to go
3 for 2.
It was direction 2 for 3.
Vice versa.
Direction
3
for 2.
Yeah.
There we go. And that's right there.
Boom.
Bam. All right. And that's the kickoff. And on to you.
Let's go ahead and pass that
measuring
device.
There we go.
We're going to be sharing this today.
Yes. Because sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. All right, as you notice, Hadrian has cards. I'm using this fancy free app they have on the iPhone.
Yeah, GB Manager.
It's pretty helpful.
And it's free.
My favorite part.
Yeah.
All right, and there's another cool thing about this game is completely pre-measured. So we can do as many choices as we want and not feel bad.
No. Before we do anything else.
What did we forget?
We forgot to allocate our influence.
That would be kind of important.
Yes. So one of the big things in this game is that your people can move for free. But if you want to do anything past that, you have these little tokens here that are influence. And what they do is every model has a indicator with how much influence they give to the team and how much they can hold. And so at the beginning of each round, after the kickoff for the first round, we're going to be allocating out this influence, starting with you, because you're going to be the active player, and then I get to deploy mine.
All right, so the big thing I did is I'm putting most of my focus on my captain, because I think I'm going to get more work at it in this point game. I put 1 on Graves, 6 on Obelisk, who's actually one of the characters that can hold the most influence in the game, and 2 on Cosset.
Wow, you start with 9?
Yeah, the Morticians. We're tricky little wizards.
Well, I remember back in Season 2, I think I might have had more than you in our 6 and 6 games.
No, actually in Season 2, I had one more.
Yeah, you did have one more. And you have one more now, too. So I am rocking 8. So we see a lot of it there on Obelisk. So we're going to go ahead and do... But your hit points are pretty low, aren't they?
Yes, I am a fairly fragile army.
Okay. I'm going to put 2 on Salvo. I will put... Let's see. I definitely want at least 2 on Ballista. And then I will put another 2 on him, another 1 on him, and I'm going to put 3 on Ratchet. There we go.
Sounds good. Cool. All right, I think I have a fun little game plan. So I'm going to activate Cosette. She can be within 1 inch of the ball marker, and it will snap to her.
Yes.
So that's my goal right now. And it looks like, more or less, I'm going to get about 4.5 inches.
Yep.
Here. Snaps to her.
Yep, so she has the ball now.
And she has a base movement of 7. She's actually one of the quicker characters.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get that. So 8 here. So 4.5 of her 7. What's that, 2.5?
2.5.
All right, let's see if I can't get 2.5 going on there. 2.5 about here. All right.
But the goal's on this side. Why are you going backwards?
I have no idea.
Goal's on this side, man.
No, but so's your army. And as we mentioned earlier, she's a bit fragile.
Yeah, she is.
So what I'm going to do now with her 2 influence, I'm going to activate a spell. Well, it's called a character play, right?
Yeah, the character plays.
Character plays. But for the purpose of it, it feels like a spell. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my sexy glowing green eyes, and I'm going to whisper sweet nothings of nightmares and try to pull you towards me.
Okay.
So I take 2 dice, spend her 2 influence, and we're going to try to get you as close as possible.
Yep, you get dice equal to the cost of the spell, and I have a defense of 3 on Ratchet's.
Actually, what is Ratchet's base jog?
His base jog is 5.
Okay, I might do this slightly different. Let's see real quick. How far away am I?
More than 5.
More than 5. Okay.
About 6.5.
I'm going to move her up just enough to be within 6.
Okay.
That way, when you move up to me, we're going to be in fighting.
Sure.
This has to do with bonuses that might pop up later.
Right.
So let's do that. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see what I can do.
Yep.
I need 4 better on 2 dice.
Ooh, double ones.
Well, you know what? Maybe Ratchet?
Maybe, yeah.
Ratchet's too busy with his mechanical stuff. He doesn't really like.
He's older. He's just, not susceptible to those wiles.
By the way, this would be the key reason why I kept her back, just in case
something like this is about to happen. Don't worry too much. I'm going to go ahead and go.
Yeah, please.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1, and I'm going to use Tooled Up. And what Tooled Up does is it gives target-friendly Guildball model +1 damage to character plays that cause damage and playbook damage results.
Cool.
So if he uses up character play or anything like that, he's going to be Tooled Up, and I'm going to use that on my leader. We'll go ahead and just use this one. So I'm just going to use this little marker right here. I think I have the right one somewhere there, but can't be bothered right now. Okay, past that, I'd like the measuring tape, please.
No worries, here you are.
All right, and I need to do some measuring because I got Blast Earth, which is range 10, but I want to stay within 4 of my leader because of something special. So we're going to go ahead and just shift over here a little bit. Actually, we can shift a lot. We'll go about right there. Yep, that's still within 4, and that's still within 10. So we're going to go ahead and spend 2 influence.
Okay.
Cassette has really good defense, though, doesn't she?
Yeah, of all the characters I brought with her... No, I take that back. She's only at 4.
Oh!
Yeah.
She used to be better, didn't she?
No, she's just crazy.
Okay.
My 2 highest defense characters that aren't here is the Dirge, the mascot bird of prey, and Silence.
Yeah. Now, what's special about what attack I'm using right now is that Blast Earth actually leaves an AoE. Target it right over here.
How about I just hold that for you right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it where... Here, let me do this really quick. Just gonna do this.
You monster.
There we go. That's exactly what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to clip her and make it so there's rough terrain in between myself and Obelisk.
Always a good idea.
Yep. All right, so I rolled 2 dice, and I need to get a 4 to see if I do damage. That rough terrain happens no matter what. And I rolled double 2s. So
whoa, we are hot.
Oh, exactly. So no damage, but the rough terrain is there.
Okay.
All right, back to you.
Okay. Well, no one's built up any momentum, so I can't even score this turn.
Not yet, no.
So let's try to do that. And I build up momentum by beating people up. So
now remind me, isn't there a rule in Season 3 where whoever's going second gets a momentum?
Yeah, but I believe in the first round...
In the first round it doesn't happen,
yeah,
but subsequent rounds.
It's huge next round.
Yes.
All right, so what is my best bet? So Obelisk is still... he's really good. Let's just double check what one of his abilities is. So you used Ratchet. So those
I've used Ratchet, yes.
How much does it cost to do your minefield that I know is coming?
2.
And you have 3 on him?
Yes.
Obelisk has an ability where he can actually remove influence, but he can only do it once in this season, so I can't do that.
I also think it's funny that you think I'm using Minefield.
Yeah, I think it's coming. Oh, we'll see. I think it's coming. It's a great little ability.
Yeah.
All right. So how do I get some influence? I got to get the closest guy to me. Right now, it actually might be... What's Ballista's, your captain's movement? It's 4, right?
He's a 5'8".
He's a 5'8". I think that.
Yep, with a range 8 attack.
All right. So if I do that, he would get pretty much up to the top. I can then move max 6. But I can move 4 and shadow step to 6. And I have a reach of 2. So I could beat up Ballista. Maybe I should beat up Ballista.
Good try.
Yeah, let's beat up Ballista. Well, he's actually super durable, isn't he?
He's a 3-1.
Okay.
All mine, so 3-1, 3-1, 4-1.
Yeah, but he also...
And that's defense and armor.
Yeah, but he has actually, like, I negates 1 damage.
Yes, he does have Tough Hide, which is enemy plays that cause damage to, or playbook damage, that result in this model, that hit this model are reduced by 1 damage.
Okay, I'm pretty happy with this idea now. It puts me in more danger, but you're kind of a shooting army anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move my free movement, because I have shadow step. So he always just kind of slides forward or
as a little
away.
apparition move.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to take my normal 4, which is just going to scathe just around that border.
Yep.
And then you can be walked up 4 or 5.
So that's...
Puppet Master.
Yep, and the range on that is 8?
Yep.
Okay.
So we're going to use 4, which is his big ability. I used to be able to do it twice, which was ridiculous.
Gosh. Yeah.
Let's see if I can't do a little bit better rolling this time. Definitely. Actually, not so great.
6.
Got a 1, 6, 1 6. So 1 success. Yep. Another cool thing: no matter how many dice you roll for the character plays, you just need 1 success.
Yeah, for the things that are basically seem like spells, you just need to get 1 success. Whereas when you're doing melee, you're rolling more dice, but each success matters.
All right, so let's go ahead and get you up here.
And so you move my jog, which is 5?
Yeah, so you can be right here. Now, what's great about this is I actually have 2 injury.
Yes.
So I'm in range, but you're not, right?
Yep. And so what does that mean for me trying to shoot you?
Well, unless it's a character play, you can't.
Well, it's a character play.
Then you should be fine. But if you shoot outside of it, or if there's other people who come in, you should
Right. Okay, so on me now, right?
No, I can.
Because you still have 2 influence to smack me
So I'm going
with.
to smack you, because I want to build up some momentum. Yep. Momentum's important for this game.
What is his tack?
His tack used to be 6, but now it's 5 in this season. It makes me so happy. That's all right.
He was really good.
He was broken.
Yeah.
We're not going to lie. He won pretty much all the tournaments.
Yeah. So
we got 5 dice.
Needing 3s.
Okay. I got some 1s, but I got some 4s too.
All right, I have 1 armor, so negate 1.
Okay. So now we have 2, so that's 2 successes.
You say he's attack 5 now, right? He used to be 6?
Correct.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to look at my little character sheet now, and it looks like I can either do 1 point damage or I can dodge. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to dodge and get 1 momentum, because that was my goal.
Ooh, got a momentum.
Yeah, so on the character plays, there are usually 2 options you get. If one is a colored full, you get whatever the symbol is or number plus a momentum. So right now, I'm more important about the momentum.
Yeah.
So I'm going to dodge, though, and dodge is whatever amount the symbol is how many. So it's either 1 or 2 usually.
Correct.
So in this case, it's just going to be 1. I'm actually going to move him closer to that, so I give it a little bit harder options to defend my ball.
Yeah, dodge left, push right.
Right. And you can kind of picture it, because they're weird little arrows. But if you put a line...
They're greater than and less than symbol.
Yeah, but if you put a line through them, it will spell either D or P.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a veteran move right there. Now I'm going to use my last influence and try to hit you again. Maybe I'll get a damage result.
Needing 3s. I see
that's
3 successes
I'm just
again.
getting some 1s here. So 1 goes away, once again, because of your armor.
Yep.
2 successes. So the best I can do is either get influence or do 1 damage. Well, I could dodge twice, but that's not super great.
Right.
What is your full hit points?
17.
So that's super not good. I think I'd rather just have well, that's not true. Momentum leaves at the end of the game.
The momentum leaves at the end of each round after you roll for first. The more momentum you have influences how much the better roll that you have for going first next round.
Yeah, and I think that's a more important aspect since it's only 3 characters, and 1 damage is not going to really make or break this fight.
Right. So you're going to dodgy-dodge, though?
I'm going to dodgy-dodge the gain 1, and I am going to also put him, once again, kind of in front. You know what? I'm actually going to put you closer.
Okay.
That way, because I'm already in melee with you. That way you have less options to get around to get to the ball, and potentially maybe some other cool stuff.
Right.
We'll see.
Okay, so back to me. What I'm going to do... What is Obelisk's defense?
His Obelisk's defense is 4-1. He's one of the better defender characters in my
So he's a 4-1?
team.
Okay, I'm going to activate Ballista right now.
That's fair.
So with Ballista, I have him tooled up. So he's going to do 1 more damage.
Oh, I'm aware. Here you are.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move him. Move up to 5. I'm going to move him right here in line with him to try to push him pretty much straight back. Because what I'm going to do...
Now, one fun fact that's cool is if I would have positioned really good, or maybe his character space was bigger, or there was some terrain, I could block line of sight, and then he wouldn't be able to target me. But this is not the case.
Not completely, because I can still move to either side.
What's I'm saying? Right now, I'm pretty much free game for you to shoot it.
So I'm going to spend 2, and then is momentum or influence that I can use to buff it?
In momentum, you can use
it. Is momentum.
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of wasted this.
That's okay. That's why momentum's so important. And to build it is usually from beating people up already.
Yeah. Oh, well. It's because I didn't hit the blast earth there. I wasn't able to get a momentum.
Correct.
So we'll still go ahead and do this. We're going to spend 2. And...
Actually, character plays don't normally build momentum.
They don't normally. It's because my special ability itself is that I shoot you and I get momentum.
Yeah, that's right. He's been a while since he dusted him off.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at Obelisk.
Please.
I need force to hit. And yeah, let's go. We're using Deadbolt.
Oh, there's those double ones again. This is a good game.
All right, back to you.
Well, at least the dice are just as mean for all of us. So you left on 1, right?
Yeah.
That goes away.
Yeah.
That's important because I have abilities to steal it.
Okay.
But yeah, officially, once you no longer have the character, you don't have influence. Now, I have only 1 character left, and he doesn't have enough to charge. He takes 2 influence to charge.
Right.
So the best I can do is pretty much just engage. And I think I will do that, which is fine. So my best run with Graves is going to be 7. And let's see what... Oh, you know what I could have done? If I would have done 1 damage to you, can I use the ruler?
Yes.
I would have gotten a bonus to my charge, so it's a good thing. It all worked out, because he's bloodthirsty. So that's 7. So 7, it's not quite enough to really get in there. Boom. But let me check something real quick.
That's yours. I want the other thing.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I can do that too.
And I'm just shy of being within my 2 inches.
Okay. Not shy. That is not shy.
Oh, that's true. I forgot.
You're not shy there, but you are shy there.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a shame.
Cool.
I misplayed a little bit.
Cool. So my turn?
Looks like.
Okay. I'm going to use Salvo. Yep. So Salvo has a cool thing, heroic plays. There are 2 additional things that you can have on the back of your cards. They'll have like static abilities like Ballista's Tough Hide, but I have a thing called a heroic play, which is a once per activation ability that I'm going to use. So Salvo...
Do you have the momentum?
Heroic plays don't cost momentum.
Heroic plays do, legendary plays don't.
Oh.
No worries. We'll have it soon. This is one of the downsides of a 3-point game, is building up momentum's a lot harder.
Or just me remembering what my stuff does.
That's fair. Well, again, you've had Salvo back on the shelf for a while. You've been using the...
Yeah, because I don't like him anymore. This is one of the reasons why. He used to just get this for free.
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to be using Flurry, which is a range 8.
Yeah, this is the one I was expecting.
Yeah. So I can be all the way here and block the goal just in case. Over here. And so I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 to use Flurry. What's Graves' defense?
It's, I believe, 4 straight. So let's double check. I think his upgrade had armor. No, he does have armor. His upgrade has 2 armor, so it's 4-1.
4-1.
So
I need
4 defense.
a 4.
is what he needs the rolls for, and then 1 gets taken away.
So we got a 6. Well, no, because this is a character play, not a...
Oh, you're
attack.
right. You're good. You're good to go.
So I hit him, and what Flurry does is target enemy model suffers 2 damage. All other models within this pulse of 2 inches, which we just checked, Obelisk is in, Ratchet is out, is also going to take 2 damage.
Yeah, so it's really bad timing that I wasn't able to be within 2 inches of his ally.
Yep, and that's also going to get me a momentum for successfully dealing damage with a character play from range while within 4 inches of my leader, Ballista.
Right. Oh, good.
Okay, I also succeeded in hitting somebody and dealing damage, so Salvo gets to make a 1-inch dodge.
Where are you going to go?
Graves is going to say hi, so what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to kind of go here. There we go. And then I'm done.
Sounds smart.
Okay.
All right, so look, at this point, we've activated every character. That's the first round.
Yep. So we're going to go to the next round.
We're going to take a die.
Yep. We're going to add a momentum to it. And see who goes first.
I maxed
You go
out.
first.
Yeah. So that's good. I want to go first. So
All right,
now-
I will get a momentum.
Okay. Which is going to be huge because now he has a lot of cool options to stop me from just killing him. So let's see what I got going on. So I can push you into things, but I can't necessarily dodge you into things. Alright, in this game, pushing is not necessarily pushing. Pushing just means I get to move a character X amount of times, so that could be forward, back, to the side, where dodge is where I move my character back, same kind of thing. So Graves is really good about pushing and doing damage.
Oh, and heroic plays are also momentum, not influence.
That's fair. And let's see. Okay, so I got some interesting options. So right now I'm in kill range for Cosset, even though she has the ball, and maybe a better way to do that.
This is also gone.
That's good to hear, because now I don't worry about moving her.
And this is gone.
So I think for the first time ever, I'm actually not going to worry about too much. We're going to get Graves real deep in there for 4. Let me just double check. He has 4. Yeah, I can do 4. Which leaves me 6. So I only have 3 for my captain. Alright, you get to put your influence.
Okay. So one thing I learned in the past is that we're going to go ahead and put... You can steal influence. How much influence can you steal?
Just 1.
Just 1. I'm putting 2 on Ratchet.
Yeah, once per turn.
And I'm putting 6 on Ballista.
Good call.
And 0 on Salvo.
Okay. Alright. Well, it's almost like you don't think Salvo's going to be useful.
I do not like Salvo in Season 3 at all.
No worries. Let's see what I can do with him.
And that's just a me thing. I think that's just a me thing.
Probably. Well, we all have different playstyles, which is important.
Yeah.
Like, I love Obelisk because he has he's a toolbox.
Yeah.
I can do anything I want with him and I'll win.
Well, it's also like the same thing with you and Obelisk is that Salvo got nerfed really hard going into this Season 3.
But the engineers in general, I think, are a much better army in Season 3. So it's kind of a give and take.
Very much so. The fact that I am confident in Ballista having 6 influence, yeah, I like that.
Alright, so weirdly enough, I'm going to actively use Graves. I think Graves is the money in the bank shot right now. So he can move up to 5. So let's go ahead and take your... Let's see if I can't position this in a smart way. So there's 3 here, and I need to get at least 5 up then. 5 up. So if I go here... Can you put your finger there for me?
Where? Here?
Yeah, right there. And then I want to be within 2, but not 3. So if I'm there, but within 2 here, yeah, it looks like this is about where I want to be. So I'm going to walk up.
You're trying to be within 2 of my leader?
2 characters, particularly this guy if I can get him too. But I don't want to be within 3 if possible, but I think I can't get around that. Yeah, you got 3, yeah. Am I in? Yeah, I'm in, aren't I?
You're 3 on Obelisk and 2 on both of mine.
Okay. Really,
these things are really handy, by the way.
Yeah, they're super good. Like this, you saw how that worked. Alright, so if I hit off of this is going to be super bad. Because I have a way to hit multiple people but it's a range of 3.
Right, and that's what I was doing on my turn. That's why I was making sure Salvo wasn't hitting Ratchet.
I take that back. I'm good. It's actually his melee range, not.
Oh, not.
It's
okay.
a different ability that does 3.
Right.
I've been playing farmers. They're cheaters.
Okay. All right. So what are you doing?
Well, because I can move up for free, I can actually take multiple attacks and try to get as many bonuses as possible,
Yes.
or I could tool him up and just get extra damage. I could also have thrown tool up on any other character.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think I want to tool up on Obelisk for 1.
Okay.
Because he has a decent amount of attacks and he doesn't suck.
Right.
And then I'm going to take 3 attacks. I'm just going to put this next to me so I can keep the counter. And I'm going to swing away on Ratchets. Now, the reason for this, I'm actually going to get a bonus.
You get +1 to your attack because he's being engaged by another enemy model.
Mm-hmm. So we got +1 to his normal. Actually, he's normally 6. So I'm going to add 1 more.
Okay.
Now we're going to swing on you. So what is your defense again? Is 3?
3 and armor 1.
All right. Let's see what we can do. That's a lot of 2s.
So 3 hits.
I'll remove that one. So 3 hits, not bad. That's going to be 2 momentous.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do 1 more.
So we got 2 damage.
All right. Oh, these little doors move. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they do.
All right, so I lost only 2 this time. 1 again because of your armor. So that's
4.
4. 4 puts me at 3 damage, but no momentous, so I'll take that.
So I'm at 5 damage.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to do my last attack, so I'll just remove this. Same amount, which was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm swinging at 7. And, oh, dang it. Almost got 2 where I could proc the really cool ability.
There's another 2.
Oh, you're right. Then we're not even close.
3 successes.
We're not even close. So 3
Armor.
successes should be just 2 damage, but
Momentous.
it is momentous.
Okay. So I'm at 7 damage on Ratchet.
Which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So it's good damage. Now, if I would have gotten 1 more on that second attack, I could have activated Scything Blow, and what would have happened is I would have hit both those characters within 2 reaches for automatically 3 damage.
Ugh.
Ooh, my favorite part about him, anytime he whips someone's butt, he actually makes you bleed, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, he has ability where he cuts your arteries, and now you're suffering the bleed condition.
Ooh, what does that do?
So the bleed condition, you're going to be taking 3 damage at the end of the turn unless you heal it,
Okay.
which you can do on any of your actions using a momentum.
So is it when he activates or at the end of his activation?
At the end of the round. So at the very end.
Oh, right.
So
okay.
you can do it for 1 on when your character activates, and 2 if someone else.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and activate Ratchet.
Please.
He's going to spend 1 to tool up my ballista again, and then he still has 1 more. So what he's going to do is he's going to stay pretty much where he is. Actually, no, he's going to move. He's going to try to stay.
That way he doesn't take a free hit, basically.
Exactly. He's going to get cozy up with Obelisk, but still stay inside of the melee range. Of Graves. And he's going to take a swing.
That's fair.
Yep. He's going to take a swing. His attack is 5 minus 1 because he's being engaged by 2 enemy models.
Yeah, we call that ganging up.
Yes, he's being ganged up on. Defense 4, armor 1.
Correct.
Okay, so I need 4s.
Oh man, that's a great roll.
Whoa.
All hit, so minus 1, so that's 3.
So I got 3 hits. And what that's going to be is that's going to be a momentous 2 damage.
All right.
And it's dodge left, push right.
It is dodge left, push right.
I'm going to push him 2.
Okay. So now again, you don't have to push me directly back.
I do not, and I gain a momentum. Whee! Right there.
Sounds like you're trying to open up.
There we go. And afterwards, I'm going to do something special.
I do like specials.
Yes.
So,
Now,
is this because of your character?
Nope. This is going to be because I have momentum. I can spend momentum to get rid of some conditions.
Are you hoping just to wipe out all your bleeding?
I believe I'm going to wipe out the bleeding. I believe it's either I wipe out bleeding or I heal for 4. I think it's either or.
You can only do either or for that character. So if you want to heal now, that's something you would do.
Right.
And you wouldn't lose the bleed.
Yep, just making sure exactly what it does. What are those called again?
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Come on, mate.
Yeah.
Page 4 to 5. There we go. So take a breather. Is during its activation, a model may spend 1 MP to recover 4 hit points or remove all conditions.
Yeah.
Model may only use take a breather once per turn.
Right. So basically, you can do one or the other.
So I could heal for 4 now and take 3 later. I'm going to heal for 4 now because I think I'm only going to take that bleed damage once, and this is going to help me more in the long run.
Sure.
So I'm going to go from 7 to 3
All right.
on Ratchet.
Perfect. Well, you made my choice super easy.
Okay. Do you have any kind of thing that buffs if somebody's bleeding?
No. Well, technically I do, but Graves already went, and all it does is means you can charge fast. You can get further in with a charge.
Okay.
But I don't have any other one.
Okay. Basically, there's nothing that gives you an advantage because I'm bleeding.
No.
Okay, good.
No, I'm going to take all my advantages because I have all the range too.
Yeah.
So next I'm actually going to activate Corset because I figured the bleeding might have been able to kill you, but now that you've healed, she's just going to try to eat you like the monster, crazy monster she is.
Yep.
And because it's a demo game, let's go ahead and go all out.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate Crazy with her. Crazy gives me extra dice. So I'm going to get 3 extra dice.
Yep.
Her base is going to be 4 plus 3, and she gets 1 free charge.
Yeah, so she gets 4 for charging.
She gets 4 for charging.
Yep.
All right, here I come. And I'm gonna get, I'm gonna get right on to you.
And did you get an additional +2 for ganging up?
I didn't have that yet. You're right.
Okay.
So now I'm sitting at.
So she's 4 for going crazy, 3 base, 4 for charging, and 2 for ganging up.
Lucky 13.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So, and I need 3s.
3s.
Here we go. So it looks like I got a lot of good stuff. We'll just remove, because that's going to be faster. So I removed the non-3s.
All right. Now take out 1 for armor.
1 for armor. All right. Let's go ahead and do these by 5s, because I think that's what a wrap is. And we'll explain that in a second, which is why this is so much fun for me. All right. She got modified in this version and got a very effective. There it is. Okay. Yeah, she has a 5. So character plays come in a certain amount of numbers. Once you go past that number, it wraps around, and you get to do the whole bar again.
Exactly. So you can choose any one thing from any of the first 5 columns. You get to choose any one of them, and then you wrap back around and do that again. So he has 5 successes, which means he can pick anything from the first spot, from all 5 of them. And then he got 4, which is the difference, but allows him to do anything up to the 4 column.
So I'm going to claim 2 of these abilities that both give me
Momentum.
Yep. The first one's actually going to be called Screeching Banshee. So she yells at you as she goes. This is going to reduce your defense by 1.
Okay.
And you take 2 damage.
I take 2 damage. I'm going to be at 5.
Her second one wrapped around and just did 3 damage.
So I will be at 8.
Exactly.
There we go.
And that's her first attack.
Yes, and she charged for free.
She charged for free. But now she's stuck in the fight, so I can't charge again for free.
Right.
So let's do the math.
How much damage did she take for doing that?
3 damage.
How much does she have left then? 8?
9. She
9.
has 12 to begin with.
Got it.
So yeah, she is definitely the epitome of a glass cannon.
Yeah.
First base is 4. She went crazy, and crazy still lasts for the whole combat.
Yes.
And then the 2. So that should be it. So that's 9 damage. Oh, not damage. 9 more dice.
Yeah, basically -4 because you're not charging anymore.
Right. Normally I'd have a little bit more consistent colored dice, but we're going to use what we got today.
Right.
Boom. Again, so you're now 2. So these 1s are the only. I wrote a lot of 1s actually. That's kind of disappointing. But it looks like I still did my max amount of damage.
Well, -1 armor.
Oh, no worries.
So 4.
So I'm going to do the momentous then. I'm going to take 3.
So 3 damage?
Yeah, you're going to take 3 damage into momentous.
Okay. I'm at 11 out of 17. I've got 6 left.
Okay. 6 left. That's not going to be enough to kill you unless I wrap really good.
Right.
So, okay. 3, 3,
9.
3. Yeah. It's possible. Because you said 6?
6 left, and I am def 2, arm 1.
Yeah, that's super possible.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. A lot better. I got 1, 1.
Yep, and -1.
-1.
So you've
5.
got...
Uh-oh. I might not have done it.
Yeah, 5 and 3.
Nope, I can do 6. So I did 4 and then 2 for momentum.
Okay.
So I'm sitting on 6 momentum, which is feeling really good. Took out a character, which is going to give me my first victory condition. So I have 2 victory
points.
So I'm going to switch this over real quick. I'm going to use these as my influence. And I'm going to switch this die to my victory condition.
Cool.
That way I also don't screw up what's going on. And it looks prettier for your board.
Yes.
All right. So I'm up to, I need 2 more kills, which is the whole team.
Yep.
And or the score goal. So
Okay.
go ahead. It's your go.
So on me, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Ballista And let's see. Do that, and then that, and then that. So we'll do that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spend... Does Graves have any knockdown?
Ooh, Graves does have a knockdown.
On
Just
what
double
number?
Check what number that is. His knockdown... Oh, you know what? He doesn't. His veteran has a knockdown.
He has
You're
no
good.
knockdown.
All
Okay.
he has is a push. He's all about pushing.
Okay. And so if I were to try to shoot someone else, I would have a minus die to my pool because he's engaging me?
From my eyes, I remember how character plays work. Yes.
Yes. So...
It's kind of like a pseudo gang up.
Mm-hmm.
But you can use your momentum now to boost it.
Oh, I know that, but I'm trying to score a goal right now.
Oh, well, that would be a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like you're going to try to knock the ball out of me by knocking her down, then walking over and picking up, and then probably using a super cool power.
Basically, I need to roll a single 4 on 2 dice.
Single 4 on 2 dice. That's 50-50.
Basically. So, I'm going to try it. Go
Okay.
big or go home.
I dig it.
So, what I wanted to use last time was I'm going to spend this one to give him an extra die on his attack, and he's going to spend 2 for Deadbolt. But I'm going to have -1 die because Graves is engaging me. So I need a 4 to hit cassette.
So you actually, if you only have 1 die, you get
I base have 2,
Yeah. So it goes down.
and then it
Then
goes
you buy it back up.
back to 2.
Yes, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm targeting cassette since she has the ball, and we need a 4. We got a 5.
Sweet.
So that's going to deal 4 damage to her.
Ow. That was mean.
Yep.
You're not a gentleman.
Nope. And she is going to be pushed 2 inches directly away, which means she's just going to hit
Obelisk.
And stop, and then she's going to be knocked down. Which
Oh, no.
means she can't have the ball, which means we're going to be rolling the kick scatter die, or the regular scatter die. So it's going to be pointed towards the opponent's goal, centered on her. Can you roll me a direction?
Let's go ahead and roll this unique die I have. It's 4.
Direction 4, straight back towards me, and distance
3.
3. So it's going to go 3 inches away from your goal.
Now, it should be based on her, not the token, correct?
Yes.
Good.
So right there, it's going to be right here.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, no worries.
And she took 4 damage.
Oh, I got that for you.
Perfect. So that puts her at 5 left?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I know, right?
I also shot somebody, so I gain a momentum back.
That's true. He does benefit from his own aura.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what's 10 inches away? That's 10 inches away. Now, part of me wants to get really, really greedy right now. I'm trying to think if there's a way for me to kill Cassette and score in the same activation, which would end the game.
Yeah, that could be really exciting.
So... do I ignore intervening models with this?
You do. Your legendary play.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do exactly that. I'm
Cool.
gonna charge Cassette.
I love it. Well, let's okay. So let's go ahead and move this because that's going to be attached to you as soon as
Yeah,
you
so
charge.
I'm gonna charge and go over it. And what I'm gonna do is, I know I play a lot of miniature games. Geometry is one of the things. I'm basically gonna be 1 inch away from Cassette over here because I know these bases are slightly over an inch. So that means even when Cassette dies, I'll still be able to be out of his melee range.
Correct.
So I'll be right there.
Also, it prevents one of his cool abilities. If you would have stopped within 2 inches, he could have moved towards you.
Exactly. I didn't remember that, but yes.
Yeah, I try to make you look good.
So I'm charging right there.
No, one other thing though is, did you modify?
Yes.
I get attack, don't I?
You get an attack, but you can't knock me down. So there's nothing that you can do to stop me.
Okay. Let's see what kind of stuff I could do. I'm still gonna hit you because
Oh yeah, go for it.
And
And you get +2 dice for an attack of opportunity
you get
for a
+2
parting
dice
blow.
For a parting blow. So I'm actually gonna get 8 dice, non-modify, or like I don't get penalties for gang ups or anything for these.
Right. Yep, +2 attack.
I mean,
So-
I can push you, but I don't think that's gonna matter if I get that effect.
Yeah, and I'm a 3. Yeah, exactly. Because
You're charging.
I still have enough room.
Yeah, you're charging, so it
I'm
shouldn't
a
matter.
3-1.
All right, so there's that. You have an armor. And you're tough, so I gotta factor that in. So I could potentially do 3 damage, but I'm gonna do 2. I'm gonna do 2 damage. Take the momentum.
You can't get momentum on parting blows, I thought.
You're right. So I'll take the 3 damage.
Yeah.
So you're actually.
So that's 3 damage after Tough Hide?
No, so it's 2.
2 damage? Okay, so you took 2.
I am going to use one of my momentum, though, for Corset, and she's actually going to have defensive stance. So
She's knocked down.
She is screwed.
She's screwed.
She is going to be all sorts of
I
messed up.
shot her and then I charged her.
You did.
So I'm going to be rolling.
I got nothing for this.
6 dice.
If she's not even going to give you a penalty, we'll get that in a second.
Yeah. I'm going to roll these 6 smaller dice. I think these, or I'm going to be rolling 10 total.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'm going to do 6 and 4 like that. So my normal 6 plus 4. And then each of my damage results is going to be at plus 1 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and she is defense 3 now because she's on the ground.
Well, you can reroll that or keep it. I don't care.
Okay. So I missed with 2 of them. And does she have any armor?
No.
Okay, so she's dead.
Yeah.
So with that, I've got 6 plus a wrap. And so I'm going to, I'll make the most of it. I'll make one of them momentous 4 damage after tooled up, and then a non-momentous 2 damage.
Okay.
So 6 is what she had left?
Mm-hmm.
5 or something like that? Okay, so she's gone. I gained a momentum.
You did.
I still have 2 left. I'm going to go ahead and activate my legendary play.
Fair enough. How does that work?
My legendary play is Breach. During its activation, this model gains +0/+4 kick, and may make a kick without spending influence. When this model makes a kick, the kick ignores intervening models, cannot be intercepted, and all other models except the receiving model on the ball's path suffer knockdown.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm going to shoot at your goal, and on top of that, he's not in the path. If he had any intervening models between myself and the goal, they'd be knocked down. Okay, so I do have to spend a momentum, though, to make a shot on goal.
No worries, and I'm glad to hear it. I just remember, though, he's technically bleeding.
Oh, because he got touched by Graves.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take my little victories.
Yes.
All right, now I gotta hope.
Oh, you want to take a little victory?
I do.
I'll spend a momentum to get rid of it.
No, but
I'm going to shoot on goal.
All right.
I'm not close enough to get a bonus, but I believe I can spend for a reroll or something. What was that one?
No, I don't think there's a reroll, but you can boost it.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
So what he's looking up real quick is just to make sure, because when you score on a goal, you usually get about, or you do any real big kick action, you can have some extra options.
Yeah, they're called momentous
plays,
Yeah.
or something like that. One of the ones he was really curious about is that called the tap-in rule. If you're close enough to the goal at a point, you just get an easier die. So instead of needing a 4, you just need a 3.
Yeah. And so the only things is there's nothing that affects my chances against this. Oh no, I can spell momentum to add a die.
No, I said that.
Okay.
So another cool thing as he's about to roll his dice is if he gets 2 6s, he gets a screamer, which is a cool effect. It won't matter for the purposes of the game, but there's a lot of little extra stuff that happens.
A lot of incremental advantages.
Yeah, and it's one of my favorites.
Yep. All right. So I roll 4 dice base plus 1. Normally my kick is only 6 inches, but because of my legendary play, it adds 4 inches to it.
And once again, a once per turn or once per game.
Once per game. Yeah, legendaries are once per game, whereas heroic are once per round.
Right, I can't even be mad, but I am hoping to see a lot of 2s. I know, there it is.
There's the win.
Well, you got a 4 in there too, but
there's the backup win.
Yeah.
All right, and that's
the game.
Our little demo game. So we got to show off all the basic rules of the game. It did end up being really quick because,
well, it's a lower point game.
Yeah.
It's not even uncommon for folks to actually score and then the next player to score again. What? No! Ooh, that was really nice.
Go!
What? No! No!
Hey.
Hi.
Are we keeping score?
Someone is.
I am.
All right, let's talk about Guildball.
Yes, it's a great game.
It is a great game. I'm a big fan of Guildball, and I was really hoping that the first miniature game we got to play, I would win.
Yeah, but apparently Bliss had something else to say by
Shooting me in the face?
shooting you in the face, knocking you down, running up, kicking you while you were down, stealing your ball, and then kicking that ball into the goal.
And then you went home.
And then I went home.
With the ball.
I took my ball and went home. This is great. And these are great.
So if you're a big fan of the game and the theme of it, the engineers are actually a great aspect of a good football playing game.
They play football. They play a more balanced version of football. The fishermen they just play football.
Well, they move, they do.
Also, we'll specify. When we're talking about football with Guildball, we mean soccer.
We do mean soccer.
Yeah. So
100%.
Exactly, because this is from a British company, so we're really used to just calling it football now.
Yeah, so football's a whole different game. We can get into that in another video.
Blood ball.
Yes.
Blood ball.
What? No. Huh?
Huh?
Now, the Morticians are a great guild too, but they're a little bit of a hybrid. They're kind of they tap on a little. They do some little footballing. They do a lot of murdering.
They're tricksy as well.
But they are tricksy. They're the key aspect, the apex predator of control. So I could do anything I want to meet people in, bring them out, have them pass balls to me,
steal their influence.
So sky's the limits with me. As long as I have more influence or more momentum than Hadrian here would have had.
Yeah.
Now, the reason my game plan probably didn't work out as well, it was a shorter game, smaller field, so he was able to score real early.
Yeah.
But which is great. It made a very good fight.
Yeah. He was able to take out one of my models, and I think you got really, really happy about that. And they were right there.
It was so good.
It's because you made Cassette go crazy. It was like, how many hit points does she have left? That's possible.
It's fine.
Yeah. Basically, what happened there is that was my Hail Mary. And it worked.
It did.
Oh, it worked very well. But had that not worked, I was looking at a world of hurts.
Yeah. I was either going to try to score the next turn and just end the game, or maybe I wanted to drag it out. Yeah. Drag your body back into the tombs and tomb you a little bit, keep you there, marinate a little.
So that grave that you dug up for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop in there.
I have a suggestion. Well,
yeah.
You know what? No, we'll just get some nice flowers.
Oh,
we'll put them there, and we'll dedicate them to your dead game.
Yeah, that was dead.
Your dead game plan. Yeah, it was bad.
Well, luckily there's a few more games we get to play.
Yes, indeed.
Hopefully I can get.
Hopefully you can at least win one.
At least one.
At least one.
Smokey.
Oh,
one.
You're praying to Smokey?
Someone has to.
Okay.
Otherwise we have to feed him.
Well, that's a mess. Good thing we don't have carpet here.
That's true.
Yeah.
But we do have
Barrel Harbor beer. Make sure to check it out. Yeah.
Next time.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at